Man. Oh, people. This is what I talk about with y'all. This is why we're at this level. We're trying to teach you guys how to think for yourselves. That's where we at. Now you waking up, people. Now this is how politicians fool you. This is how you fell under the BLM umbrella. This is how everybody out here was in there laying themselves in front of cars, blocking people from going to work, fighting for change, right? Did you get that change? Oh, you didn't. All right. Well, let's get ready for some change. Let's get ready for a lot of change right now. You with me? All right, let's go. Hit the like button, good people. It's your boy Carcino here. We finna get into it like we always do. My Cash App is Carcino. My Patreon is Carcino for life. I'm well rested. Very energetic today after reading all of your text messages. Well, not text messages, but comments in the comment sections. Yes, I read my comments. And oh boy, do we have a lot to discuss, because a lot of you are fooled and delusional. And we're here to awake you out of your slumber. Hope everybody's having a blessed weekend. I am. May you and your family continue to have blessed weekends. Super chat people, thank you for continuing to move the platform forward. And we're here to discuss brainwash. Now, some of you, most of you, saw the video I did on Kanye West yesterday, the live stream, talking about him going on IG Live, basically trying to get people to troll his wife into finding out where a birthday party was, mad that he wasn't invited to the birthday party, knowing that he wouldn't be invited to the birthday party because, one, he's unstable, two, he's been doing things that have been erratically uncomfortable, and done a lot of different things that would make the party more about him than a little kid's birthday party. As he once again just did, make a whole circus over his daughter's birthday party. Let's get into this. And this is how politics work, ladies and gentlemen. Because what Kanye West did is what all the politicians been doing to you forever. They give you a piece of what they know is the truth. Now, when they mention, Kanye brings up the fact that how some baby mothers keep the fathers away from their children, and how the system tries to separate black fathers and families from each other. And you go, yeah, the system, man, because he knows it relates to you. You're gonna relate to that. That is true. But the core of it is, it has nothing to do with the situation at hand. Nothing to do with why he wants to go to this party. Because that's the point of it. He's there to disrupt. He wants to have a conversation with his wife who won't speak to him. It's always about him. That's the point, people. So all them people in there, man, how you gonna tell him, man, this is his kids, man? He trying to see that's a father trying to see his kids, man. That's what he wants you to be thinking. Because you can't see it. You don't see the play. That's why you're always fooled by the magician. You're focused on the hand and not seeing what the other hand is doing. That's on you. Not me. And not for the other people who can see it. Because they already know better. This person have pulled this over you for his entire career. He's been doing this. This is the way he moves. Now that we've arrived at de-escalating the myth, now let's get to the legend. Okay? Now that the myth is gone, let's get to the legend. What is legend here? The golden rule is don't bite the hand who feeds you. Pete Davidson, right, is not a big star. Not in Hollywood. Kanye got way more money than him. If Kanye was smart, he would know that this shit ain't gonna last. The best way to get her back is to fall back. But see, he's not strong enough mentally to handle that. I'm telling you, this dude is just like the guy from BML, LeVar. He gonna blow it up. Dude, you gotta change the script. You gotta change your attack. If you really grew up in Chicago, you would know, yay. You grew up a spoiled mama's boy. And when you don't get what you want, you just yell out. And everybody normally respond and be like, oh, what's wrong with you? He was like a spoiled child outside after he didn't hit some doggone fan that you finna have to try to pay money for. It's a misdemeanor, but still. That's just dumb. And their family trying to console you. Give me your hand. They're talking to you like you a 4-year-old kid, not a 40-plus-year-old man. You're ridiculous. You're an embarrassment. And that is the truth. He is a complete embarrassment of us as a man. Period. But yet, y'all don't see that. Y'all see the smoke. Y'all see the smoke screen. And as long as they can make a song, it's all good. So Joe Biden can come out and call Satchel Paige darkies and the Negroes and everything else. Let anybody else say that. Y'all done had a fit. Satchel Paige, man, I loved him. He was a great Negro. Y'all ain't had nothing to say. When there's literally videos for over a decade of Joe Biden being that damn the Grandmaster Wizard out there on the podium just saying the most outlandish things about people of color. But now he needs you. Vote for me, darky. I need your vote. Y'all just fall for it. And Joe all right. Trump bad. So you know you a Trump supporter. Ain't no Trump supporter. When you see me supporting Trump? Do you see me wearing a red hat, jumping around in the Oval Office, smiling, cooning and dancing and doing my soft shoe and laughing and hugging and kissing on them? No, that's you man's. That sounds like the guy y'all defended, right? The guy who said that slavery was our fault? Slavery's your fault. He just found a way to blame people that look like us. Our own complexion. Saying it's we chose to be enslaved. This is what this man just said. We chose it. In a way, he right. If he clarified it and got it to the right point, we chose to be mental slaves. Slavery is more of a mindset. But it's easy to look back and condemn when you don't understand the conditions. When someone takes you out of your country and brings you to a land that you're not from, and even if you, take down the Everybody's like, man, why didn't they just take out the slave master? Well, if you do that, then what? Where are you going? You don't know where you are. So you're just stuck. You don't have any plan. Anybody that comes by that looks like that guy might try to take your life outside of where you are. You don't know how to get back to your language. You don't know why you're speaking your language. You don't know their language. So it's easy to condemn a situation when you haven't factored in all the details. But it's amazing how we make allowances for the people we like. Right? We seem to make allowances a lot for people we like. It's crazy, ain't it? We like you enough, we'll forgive everything in the world you done did. I was in the chat, Kwame Brown chat earlier today, and I saw this guy talking about BLM, the Black Lives Matter, and all this. And I asked him a simple question. I said, who's in charge of Black Lives Matter? Where does the money go? And he said, I don't know about all that. I don't know about that, and I don't know about this, and I don't know about that. But you're defending it. You're protecting it. And you just said, and they said it's just a slogan. So if Black Lives Matter is a slogan in a movement, there's a lot of money that was donated to it, but where's that money going? Who's it going to? These are the things we need to know. These are the things that have to be factored in. Doesn't it? Should it? The world is a very interesting place. It certainly is. But what's more interesting than all is the position we find ourselves in every time when we don't act on what we should. We want to promote something but have no involvement. We don't want to know what's going on. We just gonna say, I'm against it. And that's cool if that's how you're gonna play it. But don't go out and fight a defense for something you know nothing about. Because you haven't taken the time to find out. And that's what we do. For an example, someone would make a video, we would read the title, and then you'll jump in the comment section and start arguing with people with no context. Then someone would always say, did you even see the video? No. I saw the title, and then I seen what they said, and everybody be saying it. You just made a prime example of what ignorance is. It's speaking without knowing. You don't have any frame of reference. So how could you defend something you haven't even seen? You know nothing about it. This is the sickness. That's the slavery. I bet now you think we're smarter than, because we have all this technology, that, man, we were smarter today than our family and fathers back then. No, they were smarter. We're getting dumber. Your grandfather before you could probably do a lot more than you. His father before him could probably do a lot more than him. They walk 8-9 miles to school a day. Can you survive a mile without falling out. They used to walk in 120-degree weather doing work for 8-9 hours of labor. Tough. And start it all again tomorrow with lack of food and water. Could you do that for a day? Jack Johnson, those guys fighting 20 rounds, 30 rounds of boxing. Do you think these fighters today can't even go 12? 12. They can't even fight 12 rounds of boxing. And we got all this technology. We run, we eat kelp, and we run and we become this machine and fast, and we have all this technology. The knowledge is just so much, and the math is so great. Well, our forefathers before us discovered this math. They were able to travel the world and navigate without any computers. They figured out the math. They knew how to just follow the sun. They knew how to build according to using the sun to appear, to wake them up when the sun is there. And when it starts to go down, that is the time to set and rest. They were the mathematicians. Now we put it all to calculators. So, hopefully you guys are aware now. And this video is made to awaken you out of your slumber. Get involved in something. Get involved. Learn. Stop telling me you want to go into nursing, women. Stop telling me, oh, I'm going to go into nursing. I'm just going to go into nursing, but I don't want to be a doctor. Why won't you be a doctor? Why won't you go further? Why are you settling at nursing? Just so you can wear scrubs? So people can respect you now? Why won't you push for your doctorates? Why won't you push to go further? Why do you want to stop there? Everybody wants to do the least and expect the most. That happens in Disneyland. You want something, you got to be willing to go after it. And to go after it, you have to know. You have to research, you have to learn, you have to know. That's what you need to do. You have to learn and you have to know what the hell it is that you're talking about and what you're doing. Because these people are going to trust you. They're going to trust you out here. So definitely do that. Don't forget to hit this like button if you're new here. If you're new here, subscribe to the page, hit the notification bell. Hopefully you got a notification. You probably didn't. It's okay. I get it. God bless everyone. And Kanye will not touch Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson, they won't allow that to happen. MGK and Pete Davidson are like besties. James Prince has a good relationship with MGK, Kanye West now, and Drake. So I doubt if he let that situation happen to Mr. Davis. Pete Davidson is mentally crazy, but he's also not afraid of Kanye West. I'm just going to say that now. He's not afraid of Kanye West. And Kanye can hurt that man in a lot of different ways, but it would be foolish of him to do something like that. You could dislike him, but like I tell you, if you was a soft side, Grove Heights, anywhere, Robert Taylor, low end, London Towns, anywhere, Burnside. The best way to get her back is to fall back. You got kids with her, so you already got a connection. If you fell back, instead of doing stuff to try to get her back right away, you only gonna push her further away and push her more in control of her parents because you giving them this. See, this is what I was telling you about her. See how you acting? Didn't I tell you? So when you do that, you've put that on a stage. You put that on a platform for people to say, see, that's what I told you. But Kanye can't, his mind can't process that. If he doesn't have control, he panics and react like a child. So enough about this. Now you have your clarity. I'm out.